I'm Kimber from Water Bear Photography. I specialize in underwater photography, and today I wanted to make a quick video to kind of tell you some things that I look for in a dress that I'm willing to take underwater, and some things on what dresses I would want to absolutely avoid underwater. Photographers, if you want to learn more, I do run a Facebook group called Underwater Portraiture with Kimber, where you can connect with me and learn even more. But I hope that this video is kind of helpful and informative. So to my left, I have one of my most popular dresses. This is a So Trendy Angela gown. I own these in like 10 different colors. And this gown is actually pretty solid for underwater, even though it looks like it might not be because of the really long train. Now the train is split into two pieces. It's about 11 feet long, each of these. And while yes, they are an entanglement hazard, they are split. So having that split where the model can move her legs and kick freely actually helps. We will still always have a safety swimmer in the water though, for extra safety and to help manage the dresses. We never ask our models to swim or manage gowns. We try to make it as easy as possible and as safe as possible. So we're always looking for entanglement hazards before we would use a gown like this, but truly it's not too much to manage in the water. The other thing I love about this dress is that it's got a really nice fitted bodice. The more fitted it is, the less things there are to fluff up in people's faces, to get tangled in, to have to, fix underwater while you're trying to pose. You can just go underwater, it hugs your figure, you can strike your pose, and you get beautiful images every time. So I really love this style. The other reason I really love a sheath dress that has some stretch, like this is a nice jersey knit with a lot of stretch in the lycra, is that should she have to, our model can get out of it fairly easily. It really doesn't take much to just swoop and swim right out. So this is a really popular dress. We find that these do great underwater. Additionally, the sleeves and the train are made of chiffon with a pretty loose weave, so it moves easily through the water and it's lightweight. It's not going to retain a lot of water. It's not a super heavy dress. So now compare that to the dress I have on the right. This is a Chic-a-Boo dress. It's a beautiful Sansa gown, so it's made out of a crushed velvet. This gown is absolutely stunning on land. I don't think I would take it in the water unless perhaps I had a very, very, very experienced model and a safety team. So and the reason is because this velvet is very thick. It's going to absorb water like a sponge, and the minute you get in the water, it is going to be very heavy. That's not something you want for your average model. They're not used to this. You do not want to put somebody in something where they feel that they can't get out of it quickly and reach the surface. The other reason I wouldn't take this gown in the water is because it doesn't have a slit in the front. It's one solid piece. So when she goes to kick and move her feet, because it's people's habit, you can tell people all you want, stay still, we'll tow you to the spot. All you have to do is, they're gonna kick. It's just gonna happen. It's human nature. And they start bicycling their legs, and before you know it, they are tangled hopelessly and very stressed out. So since this dress does not have easy access to legs, I wouldn't use it. It does still have the really nice fitted bodice though, so that is a point in its favor. Some other things that you would absolutely want to avoid in dresses that you're going to take underwater are anything that you cannot get off quickly or easily. So if you're strapped into this kind of corseted beast, nope, too dangerous. 2, you want to avoid any kind of big ruffles near the face. Anything that can kind of go over somebody's head is a big no-no. A lot of you probably saw the YouTube video that went viral a few years ago about the bride in a big cupcake kind of ball gown who jumped in the water. It went over her head and she had a very, very close call. So no ball gowns. You want to pay attention to the types of fabric you're taking in the water. So I really prefer chiffon and tulle. Those two fabrics tend to breathe really well, they move, they flow, and they're lightweight. Additionally, some lycra, some more swimsuit kind of materials work as well, but definitely avoid cotton, brocade, velvet, anything that's just gonna soak up that water like a sponge, anything that has, more than a few layers that's gonna be heavy in the water, and anything that's an entanglement hazard. So those are some of my quick tips for how to tell if a dress is going to be great in the water or not so great. I hope that was helpful and informative, and if you'd like to learn more, feel free to message me on our Facebook page or through our Instagram.